So I owned Hero's Journey CrossFit from 2012 2017, and in that experience of treating people with chronic pain but also being involved in the gym, it was really interesting for me to watch people's process given whatever age they're at and whenever they started in their fitness, and how long they were able to do that. So there were certain things that I was noticing that were setting people up for failure as far as either how they were pursuing CrossFit, how they were treating their body, both inside the box and outside the box, and just things that they could do better in order to make sure that they were still doing it well. And so what I want to do today is we're going to talk about a few different things and concepts that if you can take one small thing and start with that one small thing, allow that to snowball into adding other small things that allow you to have a very long fit career in CrossFit. My vision for anybody who does fitness that I'm associated with, and for all of you guys, is 30 years down the road, can you still be doing the same level of intensity and activity that you're doing today? The good morning is a great way to stabilize the low back in a way that is providing value that a squat or a deadlift is not, because it's slow, it's body weight, and allows you to be aware. So your feet are hip width, knees slightly bent, spine is neutral as always. Watch as my sternum comes forward, my head comes with me. I'm going to about 60 degrees of hip flexion, which is right here. It's usually the point at which we start to really feel our calves pull tight. I'm just making fun of you. Our hamstrings pull tight. If I go any further, my lumbar spine is going to bend. So this is my end range. Then I bring my hips forward, squeeze my glutes to stand. So working up to 15 repetitions, nice and slow, without body weight. And then once you can do that with ease, you can start putting a 10, 15, 20 pound dumbbell or plate against your chest and get stronger that way. The ground, not relax, just kiss the ground with his butt and come on back up. And then he's gonna do as many reps as he can do until he fatigues. The goal with 2 legs is 15 repetitions. Where do you feel this?
Everywhere in my hamstrings.
15. Once you get to 15 with 2 legs, your green light, which we'll talk about, is you go to 1 leg. So if the leg is straight down in line with my body, I'm bringing it forward slightly, and then I'm pointing my toes like the gymnasts do, and then I'm just squeezing from my hip itself. If I go too high, I can feel my low back start to be loaded. We're not doing that. All we're doing is bring this high enough that our hip is engaged, and then coming back down. I'd like everybody to do 6 to 8 repetitions of this, focusing on your technique and feeling the contraction right here. I have chronic low back pain, and I've noticed when I do these and I'm standing a lot, instead of putting torque on my legs like this, which starts to pull from my low back, I just feel like I can stand for a longer period of time for about 2 to 3 days after doing 2 sets of this. So it's very impactful. So you're gonna stand. Most people, what they do is they'll just hang out here like this, or they'll just put 1 leg like that. What we're gonna do instead is we're gonna let our heels come down, come up with both feet to the very top, lift up 1 leg, and then come down nice and slowly to a tempo of about 4 seconds till we get to the bottom. Hold for 1 second, put the foot back. So we're lengthening with more weight because my entire body weight's on 1 foot than on both feet. And so with that load, it brings blood flow to the tendon and also the other tissue that allows it to get more range of motion. I will still have my heels hanging down, but I'm no longer going to the very bottom and I'm no longer going to the very top, because the end range for me on my right side is going to put stress on my joint there at the top and the bottom. And I want to get as much strengthening for my calf and shin as possible with minimal stress to that, because I don't want it to degenerate faster. So sometimes we'll do 1 leg, sometimes I'm just doing both because I'm trying to be conservative right now. I'm just going up and down in the middle of the range for 6, 10 reps. And right now with this, I'm still playing. So far over the past month, I've probably done this 3 or 4 times and I've had no limping, which is the sign that I want. So if I have any limping, that means I loaded it and I need to back off or change something. So this is an example of exceeding the symptom threshold or the capacity. That's not okay by me because I'm 35, and in theory, I'm gonna need this another 55, 60 years. I tore my labrum in my hip, I herniated my disc in my low back, I tore cartilage behind my patella, and I was like, oh, I can't work out at all anymore. And the way that I was able to start building myself back up was with these exercises, which essentially are physical therapy-based exercises. I believe that everybody should be doing all of these all the time. There is no reason not to do these things, and they will pay enormous dividends for everybody.